Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of demographics, specifically focusing on the Asian Indian population in the United States. Did you know that by 2023, the Asian Indian community in the US would have skyrocketed to a whopping 4.8 million? That's a massive 152% increase since 2000. But what's driving this incredible growth, and where are Indian Americans settling across the country? We'll be exploring the top states that are home to vibrant Indian communities, uncovering the reasons behind their migration, and delving into the unique cultural and economic landscapes they've helped shape. From the bustling streets of New York City to the sunny shores of California, each state has its own story to tell. So buckle up and get ready for an eye-opening journey through the diverse tapestry of Indian America. And hey, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating insights. Now, let's jump right in. Number 15. Ohio. In terms of its Asian Indian population, it is home to nearly 100,000 individuals of Indian descent, comprising approximately 79% of its total population of around 11.78 million. Predominantly concentrated in Northeast Ohio, particularly the Cleveland area, this community witnessed a surge in numbers starting in the 1960s following the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965, which facilitated the entry of graduate students and professionals into the United States. Since then, many Indian immigrants have chosen to settle in this region, either pursuing further education or seeking employment opportunities within Cleveland's robust medical, academic, and business sectors. Number 14. Maryland. Boasts a population of approximately 100,000 Asian Indian residents, with a significant portion residing in Montgomery County, a suburb of Washington, D.C. This strategic location provides proximity to the abundant job market of the D.C. metropolitan area. While fewer Indians inhabit the Baltimore region, data from George Mason University indicates that a substantial portion of Maryland's Indian population is highly educated, with 43% holding advanced degrees. The majority of Indian settlers here are employed in computer science and mathematics fields, followed closely by management, business, and arts sectors, with healthcare and technical occupations also represented. Number 13. North Carolina. Spot with approximately 10,612 Asian Indian inhabitants, has witnessed notable growth in its Indian population, particularly in Morrisville, part of the Research Triangle, alongside Duke University, North Carolina State University, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Morrisville has become a focal point for educational and professional opportunities. Despite its modest overall population of around 31,000, Morrisville boasts a significant Indian demographic, comprising approximately 36% of its residents, drawn by the diverse employment and academic prospects within the Research Triangle. Number 12. Michigan. Boasts a substantial Asian Indian community, totaling approximately 115,360 individuals based on the latest census data. This demographic comprises a notable portion of Michigan's overall population, which stands at around 10 million. Indian Americans constitute the largest subgroup among Asian Americans in the state, with a significant concentration in the Detroit metropolitan area and its suburbs, largely drawn by employment opportunities. Notably, Indian Americans have increasingly made their mark in Michigan's political landscape, as exemplified by figures like Sam Singh ascending to positions such as the Senate. Number 11. Massachusetts. We find an Indian population of roughly 116,924 individuals, representing about 1.7% of the state's total population of approximately 6.9 million. The Indian community here has demonstrated steady growth, particularly concentrated in urban centers such as Boston and central Massachusetts. Similar to trends observed in Maryland, Indian residents of Massachusetts tend to exhibit high levels of educational attainment. Notably, around 50% of Indian residents in the Boston area between 1990 and 2000 held graduate or professional degrees. Number 10. Washington. with approximately 127,128 Indian residents, showcases a burgeoning community primarily centered in urban hubs like Seattle, attracted by employment and educational prospects. Impressively, the Indian population here has doubled over the past decade, indicating rapid growth. Moreover, a significant proportion of Indian residents in the Seattle area possess advanced degrees, with approximately 61% holding graduate or professional qualifications. The majority, around 85%, are employed in managerial, business, scientific, or artistic occupations, contributing to a substantially higher median household income compared to the overall Seattle area, with a median income of $207,200 compared to $63,500 overall. Number 9. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania hosts approximately 141,142 Indian residents, making it a notable hub within the top 10 U.S. metropolitan areas with substantial Indian populations. Specifically, Philadelphia, along with Montgomery County adjacent to it, and Allegheny County, home to Pittsburgh, boast significant Indian communities. Number 8. Virginia. Virginia houses around 15,256 Asian Indian individuals, comprising roughly 1.8% of the state's total population of 8.6 million. Notably, this mirrors trends observed in Maryland, owing to Virginia's status as a suburb of Washington, D.C. Areas like Fairfax County and Loudoun County, situated approximately 21 miles and 45 miles outside of Washington, D.C., respectively, attract a significant Indian population due to employment and educational opportunities stemming from the nation's capital. Number 7. Georgia. Georgia ranks 7th on our list, with approximately 154,500 Indian residents, particularly concentrated in the Atlanta region. This demographic is characterized by rapid growth, high educational attainment, and lucrative employment. A substantial proportion of Indian individuals in Atlanta hold graduate or professional degrees, with a significant presence in the tech, science, management, business, and finance sectors. The median household income for Indians in the Atlanta area is notably 177% higher than the overall median income. Number 6. Florida. Florida, alongside Maryland, Virginia, Georgia, and North Carolina, is a South Atlantic state that has attracted a significant Asian Indian population. According to the latest census, there are 173,180 Indians in Florida. Most of them reside in Broward County, where Fort Lauderdale is located, as well as Orange County, Orlando, and Hillsborough County, Tampa, among other smaller cities. Number 5. Illinois. Illinois is home to about 248,000 Indian Americans, with the majority residing in the Chicago area, which boasts the second largest Indian American population among all metropolitan areas in the country. Chicago hosts a vibrant enclave known as Little India, spanning 15 blocks of restaurants and shops. Asian Indians began migrating to this region after the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965 allowed graduate students and professionals to come to the U.S. Today, Indian professionals in Illinois find employment opportunities in fields such as sciences, medicine, computer science, and management. Number 4. New York. New York ranks 4th in the U.S. in terms of its Asian Indian population, with a total of 371,987 individuals. This figure represents about 1.9% of New York State's population, although the concentration is notably higher in the New York City region. Among the city's Indian American population, 62% reside in Queens, followed by 14% in Manhattan, 13% in Brooklyn, 8% in the Bronx, and 4% in Staten Island. While the data is from an older census, it is likely still representative. Compared to other New Yorkers, the Indian population in New York City tends to be more educated, with higher incomes and lower rates of poverty. Number 3. New Jersey. New Jersey, situated just across the river from New York City, boasts a substantial Indian population. In fact, it has the highest number of South Asian elected officials in the country, totaling 386,000. Number 2. Texas. With nearly 500,000 Indian residents, Texas is home to 434,881 individuals of Indian descent. Despite its seemingly large figure, this population comprises only 1.5% of Texas's total populace. This proportion is lower compared to some other states due to Texas being the second most populous state in the US, with 29.5 million inhabitants. Nonetheless, cities like Houston, Dallas, Plano, and Austin host significant Indian communities, primarily attracted by opportunities in fields such as science, medicine, and technology. Moreover, Indian-owned businesses thrive in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, constituting 5.3% of all enterprises. Number 1. California. California tops our list with the largest Indian population among all states. Here, approximately 810,000 Indian individuals reside, nearly doubling the count seen in Texas. Despite California's overall population of approximately 39.5 million, Indian Americans comprise a notable 2% of its populace. Interestingly, Indian migration to California dates back to the early 20th century, driven by opportunities in farming, lumber, and railroads. Although anti-immigrant policies briefly slowed this influx, the Immigration Act of 1965 rejuvenated Indian settlement in the state. The San Francisco Bay Area, in particular, serves as a focal point for Indian immigration and has witnessed substantial growth in its East Asian population. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive into the Asian Indian population across the United States. It's been a fascinating journey exploring how this vibrant community has grown and thrived in various corners of the country. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content like this. And hey, if you have any thoughts or experiences to share about the Indian American community or multiculturalism in the US, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep embracing the rich tapestry of diversity that makes our world so incredible. Catch you in the next video!